Hi, everyone. I'm Simone Simpson from Wondering Yoga Cafe Entertainment, and I want to welcome you to our 30-day, 1 meal a day challenge. Today is day 9, and I want to know, how are you feeling? How do you feel? Are you struggling a little bit to get to that eating window, or are you having an easy time getting to that window? Let me know how you're doing. I'm on day 9. I know it's a little bit of a struggle for me getting there, but how is it for you? How are you doing getting to that eating window? And are you playing with doing water in the mornings before you eat? How are you doing with that? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear how you're doing. And please remember to subscribe, like, and subscribe. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I would love to have you here on this challenge and on future challenges. We are going to do a 30-day challenge. And then at the end of this 30 days, we're doing another 30. So we're going to do rolling 30-day challenges, and we're going to do something special in between each challenge. So something really special for ourselves that we'll do between each challenge. I will let you know what that is on future videos, but just letting you know so you can start knowing that there will be a little bit of a special something inserted in between each 30-day. But this is just a plan to continue going. I'm just noticing how much better I feel and the energy that I have and what it's doing with these trying times that I'm going through, and how it's helped me with dealing with my mom getting sick and the concern I had there. And it really helped sticking to this plan and not having my body have the task of digesting all of the food when I needed the blood in my brain so that I could think clearly as much as possible. So that was really nice as well. When I saw that I went from someone who used to eat under stress to not eating under stress. Now I no longer eat under stress. And that just happened during what happened with my mom. And I was like, wow, this is great, because you're really not supposed to eat under stress. That's not a time to digest. It's rest and digest, fight or flight. So when you're under stress, angst, all of that, that's when you want your stomach empty. And when you're resting, that's when you want to eat. So when you're feeling good. So definitely I was excited to see that, like, wow, I just wasn't hungry at all. So that was a good thing. So day 9, and just moseying our way to day 14, 2 weeks in is that sweet spot. That is the time when intermittent fasting just becomes a habit. From all the research that I've read, intermittent fasters say at 2 weeks, that's when it was easy. So got a few more days. If you're still having some spicy times where you're having some cravings, just know we're almost there. We're almost at that 2-week mark. So I'm looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to having it be a little bit easier getting to that eating window. And I wanted to talk to you about cleaning up what we're eating. I know our focus this first 30 days is just getting to a point where we're eating within a 1 to 2 hour window. Sometimes that stretches. It is a skill eating eating in 2 hours or less. That really is a skill, because you almost have to have all of your food already prepared. If everything's already prepared, then that's easy. But having everything already prepared every single day, that's a skill. So the longest we want to go is 4 hours. Anything over that, it's not 1 meal a day. Warrior is generally for a 4-hour eating window, which is a 20, and then that colon, and then a number 4. So that's 20:4. And our 1 meal a day is usually a 22:2 and or 23:1. I just wanted to clarify, because I've just been talking with some people lately, noticing that, oh, I really need to bring some information as far as what 1 meal a day is and the eating ratio. 16:8 is intermittent fasting, which is still a lot of benefits, but 16:8 is not 1 meal a day. That's 16:8. So 1 meal a day is eating your meal within 2 hours or less. And we have our warrior diet, that's 4 hours or less eating. And a lot of times with 1 meal a day, we're kind of getting into that 4-hour window, just because, my goodness, Getting everything cooked and prepared, especially this first 30 days, is a skill, but we're practicing, we are conditioning so that our next 30 days will be like, oh yeah, I know how to do, I know what to prepare. And I know I've shown you the meal cards that I have and there is a link below from Green Chef. It's really great that the foods are there. They come in these bags. I want to show you the bags. So here's a meal kit, here's a bag, and this is so everything for this meal is in this bag, and then you have a food card. And the food card tells you how to cook, what to start with first, just goes through the list. So it's really nice, really convenient. Everything is measured for you and in there. And this is another one. So I have 4 meals delivered. So in my meal kit, in my box with my meal kit, I have 4 different lunch bags full of my meals for the day. So this is one meal. And yeah, so that's how they come. I ordered that for the variety because I was just eating beans every day. I've been vegetarian since I was quite young. And I switched last year when I did my 90-day challenge. I started eating chicken and turkey. And my body wanted it. I'm honoring what my body wants to do. When I stopped eating meat, it was super easy because I was nauseating me. I was getting sick. I was actually vomiting. So it was kind of a gradual thing. When I was a little girl, I stopped eating pork and then beef, and I just got tired of vomiting. And I never knew I could bite into what I thought was a delicious hamburger. Second bite, I would just, and so over time, I just got tired of that feeling. So I stopped eating it. It wasn't that I didn't like it, my body didn't like it. So that's why I stopped eating meat. But last year, towards I think the middle of my 90-day challenge, I just started thinking about meat. And then I think by the end of it, I was like, I want to try meat. And I told one of my friends, I was like, I think I'm going to try to eat meat. And so I did, and I actually ate it for a year. Almost every day I had chicken or turkey. Had turkey bacon. I've got some videos showing some really yummy treats that I made. And then this year in December, right after, it was actually on Christmas, I was like, I actually don't want meat anymore. And I had ordered this delicious organic meal from Whole Foods for Christmas. We ordered that on Thanksgiving and Christmas, but it was like an organic turkey and all of that goodness, and I didn't eat it. So I cut the turkey up in little Ziploc bags and froze it for the puppy. But yeah, so eating the meat was something as well, because I was looking at just kind of different seasons that we have in the 90-day challenge. And I just invite all of you to participate in that challenge. It is one of the best decisions I have made in my entire life. And after I went through the challenge and got my test results back from my blood work and then my follow-up CT, I said to myself, I have a responsibility to share this. It wasn't an option. It just would have been almost criminal not to share it. So I became a coach, went through the training. I'm a coach in training still, but became a coach, and we'll have a class. So I'd love to have you in the class. So there's a link below. It's snapbackbodywild.com. You can go there and get information. And we will have discovery classes coming up. So you can go to the discovery class, get your questions answered, and there's a free 2-week trial into the class as well. So just wanting to just provide a lot of ways for you to get the information and to participate. So hope to have you there. And that is really what I wanted to share today on day 9. Leave any questions you have in the comments. I'm so glad that you came, and look forward to many, many days remaining with you. I do want to share our quote for today. Our quote for today is, your life doesn't get better by chance, it gets better by change. So it doesn't get better by chance, it gets better by change. And this is a change that we're doing. It's kind of going back to what is natural for our bodies. I know there's been a lot of propaganda push saying, eat all day long, eat 6 times a day, 8 times a day. My goodness, you're spiking your insulin all day long. And are we wondering why there's just so many people who are diabetic in this country? So many people with inflammation, with chronic illnesses in this country. We're spiking our insulin every 4 hours. When you eat, your insulin spikes, and after 4 hours, it goes back down. Once it starts to drop, your kidney releases that excess water and salt. When your insulin spikes, your kidney is absorbing and holding on to additional salts and water. So that's where the inflammation comes. So if you keep eating all day long, your kidneys are constantly absorbing that. So when you give yourself that break, your body's just releasing that, releasing those fluids, releasing the salt. So it's a win-win. Intermittent fasting is a win-win for our bodies. And something that I've noticed is I am cooler at night. I was just hot at night, like all the time. I'm like, wow, I just get hot when I'm in the bed, like just all night long. I was hot. And I'm like, this is just crazy. All year long, I'm just hot all night long. What's going on with this? And the first day of intermittent fasting, I was like, wow, my body's not hot anymore at night. And now I like have covers on me. I turn the heat up. It's really nice. I'm not cold, but it's right now as I'm filming this video, it is actually, it's cooler outside. So the heat is on. And so it's nice that I can turn the heat on at night. I can cover up. It's like my body is more acclimated to actually the temperature outside versus before I would just lay in the bed. I was just hot all night long. It was just really something. So it's nice now being able to snuggle up with covers and have a nice snuggly sleep. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for participating, for what you are doing for yourselves, for your family, for your friends. When you change, it changes your world, the world around you, changes your entire world around you. And you don't have to push this to people. People will notice what you're doing. They'll see what you're doing. They'll notice the change in you, and maybe they'll jump on to the challenge. Send them the link. Send them the link. And it's just something I would love to have everyone join this challenge. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? Let's get 2 billion of us joining this challenge. That's 1 meal a day. And then on to the Snapback Body Wild 90-day challenge, and what changes we can make for ourselves, our friends, our families, and then the world just by changing what we eat, how and when we eat it. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, that little button right there. And please tell your friends about us, let them join in. This is definitely a train that you want to get on, that you want to share your friends and family, have them get on this, have them jump in with us and share in all these wonderful benefits that we're all experiencing, and we'll continue to accumulate these benefits. So glad to have you here. I am sending adventure your way. I'm Simone Simpson from Wondering Yoga Cafe Entertainment. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow.